Hey guys and gals, hey, welcome to another episode of Opa's Vintage Garage. Well, today we're going to be getting the old Chevy 60 going. Let me show you what I've got so far. Well, I've got a battery in there. I've got my fuel pump set up, got the bowl. I turned it on, but I've got the fuel line hooked to the carburetor. And I think we got spark. I did file the points, and whenever that was, back in November maybe, when we took maybe it was February, I can't remember, but we took the valve cover off, loosened up a couple valves. Last time I tried starting it, I was getting flames out of that carburetor, which I'm not surprised because I had 2 or 3 valves stuck. But anyway, let's get you set up here, and so you can take a look, see what's going on. Let's give her a shot. Okay, that looks like a pretty good spot for you. Okay. Show them the chokes. Yep. All right. Well, let's crank her over, see what happens. We're gonna probably have to prime her a little bit, get the pump off. Let's see. You know what? I think I've got a little True Fuel. That might be a little better for it. Let me pour that. Let me turn you off, and then I will put you back on again. Okay. Pour a little True Fuel down here. Oh yeah, you can see me. Alright, well, let's see what happens. Alrighty. Give her a little bit of choke. See if we got anything that resembles a pop. Oh, got something. There, awesome. Let's see. Well, if it's got in the mood to start here, I know I checked the oil, but let's just verify that we got some oil in there. Alrighty. I'm sure if any of you saw my other videos, I bought this from my uncle, and I'm sure it's full. Let's just double check. If this engine is good, and I think it is, I want to make sure I keep it that way. All right, get in there. Oh, right at the full mark. Not surprised. Okay, leave a little double check with my spark plug wires. Looks good. That doesn't look like the carburetor's leaking. Alright, I don't know if you guys remember, I did put a kit in this thing. So, well, let's just get her to pop off, and then I can hook up the fuel pump again. Because I think I'm going to have to probably top off the antifreeze. Sounds real good. Well, it's amazing when you free up 3 valves how well it runs. Alright, well, let's get the old click-clack back on it. There. Let's see. I'll run her for a little bit. I'm pretty sure I gotta get the antifreeze topped off. Oh, where did I put my light? Oh, there it is. Yep, I can smell antifreeze, but she's below the mark. So let's just run her for a little bit, and then I'll put some antifreeze in there. Sounding pretty good. Okay. Carburetor's not leaking. All right, oh, let's get her fired up again. Alrighty guys, hey, I think my clicky-clack pump died over here. Yeah, so that's why I was getting any fuel. I thought I flooded it. I came back out here, I didn't smell any gas, and I poured a little that True Fuel down the carburetor, and sure enough, fired right up again. So it's running smooth. Didn't hear any engine noise on top. I think what I'm going to do is I bought a new fuel pump. I should probably test to see if that one will actually pump. I don't know for sure, but it's definitely maybe worth a shot. Because then I can just run it right off of the fuel pump. I thought the pump was shot, but I think the gas tank was just plugged. So anyway, the old straight 6 sure runs well. I kind of remembered this running well. I rode along with my uncle for many summers, you know, doing rock, hauling gravel, etc., picking up rocks. And I always remember it being a really good runner. And boy, it sure, I mean, that is literally the first time this has started in probably 30 years. And it ran really well, but you can't knock these old straight 6 Chevys. Really good engines. Anyway, I'm gonna tinker around with this a little bit. I do have to do a little work on the Ford yet today, but I'll at least we'll test the fuel pump, see if that thing works. If not, I've got the other pump ready to install. So I'll turn you guys back on again to probably get the battery charger on the battery. I wasn't running long enough to check to see if the generator was charging. All the wires seem to be intact, and I find it hard to believe that that it's not charging, but we'll see. The negative was a little warm from trying to start it, but yeah, I should probably, you know, I'll replace that cable and such, but okay, definitely got something to work with here. I did look at my front tires, and the good news is they don't appear to be split rims, so I'll get a good set of used 20-inch tires for it, and yeah, I can start using this thing a little bit. I like to like normal, I got plenty of things to haul around. Yeah, it's a good old truck. Can't wait to start using it. But anyway, if there's anything exciting, I'll make sure to turn you guys on. Thanks. All right, we got the old click-clack turned on again. I just tapped it. Must have, I don't know if it got stuck a little bit, but let's start her up again. Give her a little more choke. There we go. And I can. The gen light's on, so it's not charging. Well, that's all right. Let's get the old click-clack off here. Alrighty. Heated it up enough to start burning off the that PB blaster that got dumped all over. Alrighty, sounding good. Well, once it gets fuel, it wants to run. Alright, well, let's see. I think first things first, antifreeze, and I did check the exhaust and it's flowing fine. Phew, a lot of smoke back here. Alright, well, let's get some antifreeze poured in this baby. Alrighty, we'll get you set up here. Got the antifreeze. I haven't poured it in yet, but I am really curious to see what the valves look like. I want to make sure there's some oil circulating. Don't see anything leaking, so I just want to double check. Alrighty. to give you kind of a rundown of what I've done to this so far. I did put a rebuild kit in the carburetor. Accelerator pump looked fine, so I left it alone. This is the one, it's got some leather parts to it, and the kit came with the newer style, but everything else worked. Alright, so what are we looking like? Oh! Whew. Plenty of oil. Oh yeah. Let me get you. Oh yeah, I still have a gasket. Good. Oh! Gasket's keeping it in. All right. Let's get you in here. All righty, guys. Yep, we got pools of oil in there. You can really smell the oil. So everything's nice and lubricated. Doesn't look like any of the valves are hanging up. So that's a success. All right, so let me back up again. Okay, so again, did a rebuild kit on the carburetor, put a new coil on there, the points looked fine. They didn't even look burned. Apparently my uncle must have replaced those recently. I did put a new cap in there, just to be on the safe side. I had it. I haven't installed a fuel pump yet, but again, this old engine sure runs pretty well. I don't think the odometer turned over on this. Let me take a look. And actually, you know what? Let's go in there and let's see. Climb over the battery charger. Okay. Let's see. It's pretty dark in here. Okay. Huh. Okay. We have 8,810, so 108,000. That's a little more than I thought. But anyway, that's 108 is what it has. There's just absolutely no way that could have 208. I know this truck's got some age to it, but let's put it this way. I know the previous owner. There's no way he put that many miles on here. But I'll ask one of my cousins, see what he thinks. I know he did run quite a bit of cattle with it, so I don't know. All right, while I'm rambling, let me turn you off, get you back on with something more exciting. All right, guys and gals. Well, the old click-clack pump is not delivering fuel. So I tried hooking up the manual pump, or the mechanical pump on the side of the engine block, and that's not pumping as well. I do have a new fuel pump. Don't have time. I'm out of time, which is, you know, it's a typical theme. So I'm going to pick this up next time I come back to the home place in Iowa. So at least we got a good runner. Engine sounds really good once we get the fuel figured out. Probably going to throw a new starter motor on there. I think the engine's worth it. So I'm going to do a little investigation on that. I'm going to try to get the number off the block, so I know exactly what the cubic inch of this straight 6 is. Yeah, then we should be fine. Thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Today is Labor Day. Hopefully you guys are enjoying yourself today. Thanks for watching, and God bless.